Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get 'em on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, why don't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man. Got a radio show because God is in the blessing business. I just happen to be a recipient. I just happen to got a couple of things right. And man, his grace and mercy carries you the rest of the way. All you got to do is get a couple of things right. And then his grace and his mercy will take over. His favor, his love of you. It's already evident. I mean, because so many times we go along without even acknowledging him or conferring with him in our decisions, and we look up and we find ourselves in a predicament, and he always comes to the rescue. He always manages to show up. He's never too late. He's never 1 minute too late. And so in light of this today, I wanted to talk to you about something. It's another principle of success that I'd like to share with everybody this morning. And once again, these are not things that you don't know or you've never heard before. These are just reminders along the way. And one of the things you have to be conscious of is don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to change because change is coming anyway. See, I have a theory. Don't be afraid to change because change is coming anyway. Everything changes. Nothing remains the same. Nothing. And change is inevitable. Now, you can participate in the change or you can react to the change. Are you following me? You can participate in the change or you can react to the change. But don't be afraid to change because change is coming anyway. Now, what I mean by that is this. In participating in the change or reacting in the change, there is a difference. See, if you react to the change, that means the change has occurred and now you have to make the necessary adjustments to the change. Example. The boss walks in, you think your job is good. The boss walks in and hands you a pink slip. That right there, that's a change. Now, you didn't participate in this change because you didn't ask for the pink slip. But now you got to react to the pink slip. Whenever you have to react to the change, it's an adjustment period. It almost throws you off. So change is going to come. It always does. You can participate or you can react. Or let's say your boss comes in and hands you the pink slip and you said, you know what? I've been preparing for this day. Always knew nothing lasts forever. I've been working on the sideline on the business idea I had. And I had several other applications in around town. I was just holding off to see what was going to go on. So when they hand you the pink slip, the transition, the adjustment you make is a lot more smoother transition because now you just transition into your new business idea that you've been working on, or you transition into the apps you already had in or the contacts you made, the preparation for when the day they come in there and hand you the pink slip. Well, Steve, what if they surprise you with it? This is just one example I'm giving you. So, let's not nitpick the message. So what I'm saying to everybody is don't be afraid to change because change is coming anyway. So many people are stuck in a rut because of our refusal to change. I was hell bent on a certain thing going a certain way, and this is how it was going to go. Well, that I was thinking didn't really fit. Now, in my own personal experience, this may not be yours, but in my own personal experience, the things that I've had the most trouble letting go of was something I wanted. When I lined myself up with the will of God to ask God what he wanted for me, you understand, those things came a lot more easy to me because it was in the will of God. It was what God wanted me to do too. Okay, Steve, what you mean by that? Okay, here we go. When things were going wrong in relationships for me, what I did was the biggest mistake I've ever made was I attempted to fix what was wrong in my relationship outside of the relationship. You feel me? Okay. So I'm out there working my groove like I want to. Well, now guess what? There's a cause and effect for all of that too. Your house ain't going to get better. It can't. And then that leaves room for some other things. And so now when the change come, guess what? I got to react to it now. I got to have a reaction to it. Had I lined myself up in the will of God, the transition may have gone differently. It could have still ended the relationship, but guess what? Some of the pain I was in, I ain't had to go through. I bought a lot on myself. Sometimes you're pursuing a passion of yours. And what God really wants you to do is pursue your gift. So now you're pursuing your passion, right? You're passionate about golf. You love golf so much, you just determined. But now you done messed around. You ain't made it on the PGA Tour yet, and you 45 still talking about I'm going to play on the PGA Tour. Really? Okay. Maybe you ain't as good as this you think, or maybe you're not as gifted as you think. Maybe you pursuing a passion. Sometimes, man, we have to change. And we have to ask God what is his will. His will is much simpler. It's a simpler road. Not going to be easier. It's simpler. See, when I wake up now, it's simple for me to wake up because I know there are a few things that I have to do. I have to click this mic on. I have to be positive. I have to be inspirational. I have to be informative. I have to be uplifting. Got it. That's what he wants. All I got to do is sit down, close my eyes, ask God to help me be who he wants me to be. And for the most part, he tell me what to say. Now, guess what he's done, though, to create this in me? I went through enough things in my life. I had enough challenges. I made plenty of mistakes. So now, at my age, I can turn around and tell somebody listening to me, okay, this is what I did. This is a mistake I made. Maybe you see yourself in this story right here. Maybe you don't have to go this way. Or this is what I've learned about becoming successful. Here's a principle that I learned. But then guess what? I had to be unsuccessful to get it, though, didn't I? So you can't have a testimony without a test. Change is coming. It's inevitable. You can participate or you can react. I much prefer to participate in the change. All right, let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, everybody, you know what today is? Today is Thursday, which means it's Thursday. Now just focus. One more day, you into Friday. If you can get through this damn day right here, then you into Friday, then you home free. That's all you got to do, and we're here to help you do it. Ain't that right, Shirley? Huh? What?
That is so right, Jay. Good morning to you.
We're going to make you make it through it. What's up, Carla, for real? What's up, baby?
What's up, baby? What's up, Jay? What's happening, crew? One more day.
One more day, man. One more day. What about Junior? Junior, what's up, man? What's up with you, man?
Morning, everybody. Laying out weekend outfits to walk around the house in right now.
I know that's right. Bedroom to the living room, then to the kitchen. Yeah.
And last but not least, my partner in crime and the king of pranks, y'all. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man?
Top, close to Friday. I told y'all, I don't like Friday. It's too close to Monday. It's
know.
too close to Monday.
Yeah. You're right, Tommy. Nothing messes up a Friday. No, a Monday
Like a Monday.
weekend. Hey, boy. Nothing messes up a Friday like a Monday, boy.
Right away, too.
I saw
you.
a meme on that, and I said, did Tommy write this?
Yeah.
He did.
Probably.
He's the first person I've ever heard say it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yo.
Jay, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, baby. Well, you heard something? Somebody got something out
He
there?
said, you
Me
heard
or
something?
I'm
Well,
feeling good. I'm-
Since you brought it up.
There's some rumors out there about Jay. No, I'm feeling really good. I had a really good year. A really good year.
That's
Radio
such a blessing.
show, TV show, movie. You know what I'm saying? I had a really, I was blessed. Really
Good, Jay.
blessed.
Yeah,
I thank the man
yeah.
upstairs for that. Thank you.
I
thank you,
mean,
thank you.
that's the thing about the man upstairs, if you want to call him that. I mean, he can bless you in the midst of it all because,
He can,
you know,
he can.
this is not the greatest year
No.
on record in our lives.
But we here, though.
But you
Yeah.
can say,
Yeah.
but to be able to say that you're blessed and everything, and you know, and still be standing, I just think that's great. You know, it's really great.
Amen.
Yeah, it really is. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
And I've been
Amen.
thinking I can still change myself. Once you can still reach the age where you still changing yourself, that's a good.
What you changing, Jay? What?
Just that you can change yourself. Ain't nobody got to clean you. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Please, in my mind, I'm fixing it like you were a baby. In my mind, that's it. I'm not going any further than that.
You ain't
No
gonna
farther.
follow
Nope.
it up, Shirley.
Not past the infant stages.
Oversharing,
We still got a little bit more 2020 to get through, though. We got a little
Yeah,
bit more.
we do. Yeah, we do.
You know.
We
And
absolutely do.
leave it to the man in the White House to mess it up just before we get to the end. Just we get to the finish line. He can do something. He can do something, man. He can make it trouble for us. So far, so good, man.
He's doing all that is within his power
He
to
don't
do.
wanna leave. He don't want to leave, man.
But remember when they first started asking him about a peaceful transition? He didn't even entertain it because, first of all, he didn't think he was going anywhere.
No. He was surprised when he won, and he was definitely surprised when he lost. So
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But it was a landslide. It was a landslide. All right. Jay is here coming up at 32 minutes after the hour. We're going to do Ask Bitter Man coming up right after this. Oh, Lord.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, hold on. It is time for Ask Bitter Man, okay? Bitter Man, I have to ask you like I asked the CLO. Are you ready?
I'm ready, but can we do a little small disclaimer?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not here to help at all.
I love it. I love it.
No, you will get
No preaching
you will-
today. Let's go.
You'll never get no. That's a good way to look at it.
Wow, Jay, that Jay is so wise. That Bitter Man is so wise. None of that, huh? All right, here we go. I'm a 32-year-old black woman, and I'm married to a 37-year-old white man, and we have twin boys that are 7. One of my sons has started using the N-word, and I explained the history of the word to both of them. My husband said it was too deep an explanation, and they're too young to understand. I told him that when it comes to black American history, he needs to stay out of it. He said I offended him, and he's been waiting for an apology for a few days. Was I wrong, and should I apologize for saying that, bitter man, oh, Lord?
She got to go NP to him, straight up. NP. Just NP. And then what?
The P is for please. The P is
Please.
for please.
Please.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
NP, let me handle this. You need to stay out of this, okay? And then because white people get shocked when you call them the N-word.
The N-word.
It throws them into something, man. They can't even stand up when they hear it. They're like, oh, Lord, I'm woozy and everything. So she's right for telling him to stay out of it and let her handle it. She's absolutely right. But she got to go NP.
I mean, he didn't feel like he wanted to be offended, I guess.
Well, you know what?
There was a better way.
Sometimes when you're white, the best thing to do is just to shut the hell up. That is it. If we get more white people to do that right now.
Everybody don't know how to do that, though.
You just ask Bitter Man. Ask Bitter Man.
I want to know. If they want to jump in, come on in. Come on in. Come on in.
No, I'm saying,
All
that's
right,
your
yeah.
answer.
That's how I feel about it. Just shut up sometimes.
Maurice in New Mexico says, I've been married for 9 years, and for our 10th anniversary, my wife said, we can have a threesome, or I can get a hall pass and have sex with someone if she approves of that person. I am leaning more towards a threesome so my wife can be a part of it. I really don't want to sleep with another woman, but it might be fun. My brother told me it's a trap, and I'm supposed to turn down both of the offers. What do you think, Bitter Man?
I never met your wife, but man, you gonna turn down a hall pass? Who the hell turns down
Take the
a
hall pass?
I take the hall pass. That threesome is a trick. He's right.
That's
She's
a trick,
setting you
yeah.
up for something. But that hall pass, man, a hall pass?
Yeah, because, Jay, ain't you tired of her anyway? You trying to do
Man,
something different.
10 years, he's tired of her anyway.
It's 9 years. First of all, it's 9 years.
After about...
There you go. What you thinking?
I'm
blew those
thinking now.
lips.
I'm doing some thinking now. After about...
Shrug your shoulders.
Yeah, about 6 years, you run out of ways to do it. You really have run completely out of
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
After about, let me see.
Blow it out, Jay. Blow it out.
About 5 years. He's like,
lips.
no, we did that. We did that.
Check.
And then you go, I don't even like that, but we did it. So,
Not the list.
So a hall pass, though? Wow.
And you were terrible at that.
and you were terrible. You weren't that good at this. So, yeah. Take the hall pass, player. Take the hall pass.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's a
take the
trap.
hall
I
pass.
agree with his
I'll
brother.
give you a
Take the
hall
hall
pass.
pass.
Take it. Remember when you was in school, you couldn't wait to get a hall pass. Man, somebody give you a
Yeah.
hall pass, you ran your ass out of there to go, not even just to go past somebody's class. or
Longest
something.
Wow.
bathroom
Always
break.
wanted to
boy.
All right,
Good,
Terry
yeah.
in Detroit says, I recently met a beautiful woman that's getting a divorce. I normally don't talk to her after she's made it home from work, and we rarely talk on weekends, but we text a lot. I found out it's because she still lives with her soon-to-be ex-husband, and she said she tries to avoid conflict with him while they're still living together. She claims he won't move out until the judge tells them who's getting the house. I can't help but think there's more to this story with them living together. Does this sound right to you, Bitter Man?
No, it don't sound right to me. No.
What
that
do you
don't
think?
sound right. I think they're still doing it. There's still something going on. He won't leave.
Because they're right there in the house.
Yeah, they're all in the house together. Yeah.
Right,
and
right.
what you need to do, stop driving by the damn house, because I know that's what you're doing. I know. Just by reading this letter, your ass done drove by the house, squat down. You know, I mean, I don't know how it's done. I've heard it being done. I don't know how you do it.
Do
I'm
men
not doing
do
it with
that?
a head.
Men drive by. Men do that too? Wow.
Do they? Look, let me
Oh.
tell you.
Every man is driven by. Every
If-
man.
Look, let me just say this. This
My
has
ex
nothing to do
did
with what
it.
we talking about. If your love has never put you in the bushes behind the one you love house, you have
Amen.
never been in love.
You
Really
better
in
talk.
love.
You better talk.
Really in love.
if
yeah.
you ain't never been squat down in the bushes when
Right.
it's raining,
Yes,
when it's
yes.
in the rain
And crying.
Peeping.
And crying.
and crying, yeah, you ain't in love.
Junior.
You ain't in
That's
love.
true. All right.
You're not in love. Yeah.
You better
so, yeah.
preach up in here.
Yeah. So yeah, some still going. Something's
All
still
right.
going on. Something's still
All right,
going on.
thanks, Bitter Man. We have time for one more. Gina
I
and
can't
Chattanooga.
tell how many times I've heard that and paid good money for it. Go right ahead.
You got time for one
I'm,
more?
I'm married to a man that is a mama's boy. I'm used to it, but I still get upset whenever he chooses his mother over me. Sunday, he went to his mom's house for dinner after I ordered dinner for us. I was so angry, I texted my friend to vent to her. Uh-oh, I mistakenly sent the text to my husband instead of my friend. I called him a worthless piece of sugar honey iced tea. When he got it, he called me and said I was wrong for that. He's been avoiding me all week. I'm so embarrassed. How can I fix this?
Well, he will call you back, but his mama got his phone, so that's why
You in the doghouse, baby girl.
You have to go over to his mama house.
We've
know,
all
I
said
know.
things that we didn't really mean.
That
All right,
damn
thank you,
phone,
Bitter
boy.
Man. Coming up next, the nephews run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with our national news. And that includes new announcements on President-elect Biden's transition team. Plus, in entertainment news, Queen Dionne Warwick is not playing with you all on Twitter, okay? This time, she is clapped back at Wendy Williams. Plus, Carla, Carla's music news. The new Versus Battle alert. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. Right now, the nephew is here with today's Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Nev?
Well, Shirley, he ain't here today, but we gonna prank him anyway, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Steve Harvey prank. Here it is. Listen up. Come on, cat dog.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying to you right now that he's telling on everybody. He's snitching on
That ain't got
everybody.
nothing to do with me, man. That ain't my book. That's his damn book.
Put him on the phone then. I'll tell him. I ain't nobody scared of Steve.
He ain't writing about you.
Yeah, he did. He done told on me. He done told on all my boys. He's telling on everybody, man.
Hey, dog, his book ain't got nothing to do with you, man.
No, but his book do got something to do with me because everything that Steve done learned as he was growing up from the hood, telling on everybody. And I'm tired of this. He ought to go somewhere and sit down.
Hey, dog, you got to get right with your girl.
Listen, if he's schooling my girl, he ain't got no business coming in my house, in my car, telling every damn thing.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Hold on, man. This Steve Harvey. Who is this?
This is Chuck P, man. Listen here, man. Okay, I was on the phone with your nephew, and I'm just saying this to you, Steve. Okay? All love to you, dude. I see you on the front of Essence. I see you on the Family Feud on your radio show. So why don't you go somewhere and sit out and quit telling on everybody?
Oh, wait a minute.
And I mean this on everything, Steve. I'm riding in the car with my family. I got to turn my radio off because you telling game. We grew up sticking together. If I'm running a little game to make my ends meet or whatever it is, that's my business. You ain't got no business telling on me.
Hold on, man. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. First of all, I don't know who you are.
I know you don't, but I know who you are, and we listen to the show. Okay?
Hold on. First thing you're going to do, though, back up a little bit, dog, because you're talking to me crazy.
Hey, Steve, ain't nobody scared of you because you got money.
Whoa. Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with no money, and I ain't going to be too many.
Listen, you got your money, so why don't you go somewhere and just enjoy your life? You found the perfect wife for you. You found the perfect person, the perfect relationship. Okay, that's good. God bless you.
Hold up. Don't put God in this. Leave God out of this, because you ain't calling from the God angle. See, people kill me with that part right there. God bless you. Don't throw God. You don't want God to bless me because you're talking too crazy to me. That's for starters right there. But since you talking crazy to me, let me turn you on to something. You out there running game, that's your problem. Run your game. You can't get mad at me because I'm doing what I do. See, man, y'all kill me. You out there doing what you want to do, like you all of this right here. Then you coming to me because I'm trying to empower somebody. I don't give a damn about you, man. Feel how you want to feel about me. But what you ain't going to do, though, is talk to me like you crazy. Because I ain't that.
Wait a minute, Steve. Let's make the playing field fair, okay? You got the airwaves. You got the microphone. You got the ability to touch a lot of people, okay? And you just telling. You're a walkie-talkie.
Hold up. This ain't got nothing to do with the airwaves. This ain't got nothing to do with the media. This just me and you talking. I can talk to you personally. Personally, me and you can talk. Anytime you want to. But you ain't been hold on,
Listen, Steve, let's talk like men then.
You You talking all this yak. See, it's people like you, man. Dog, you know why I wrote a book in the first place. Because you're always somewhere trying to act like you're something that you ain't. Now you got the source on the phone. Now you trying to make it about money and the meat. This is me and you, just two men talking. Not what you want.
Then if it's two men then talking then from one man to another, why don't you just go somewhere and sit down and quit telling?
First of all, I ain't got to sit down. You already doing nothing as it is. See, as soon as somebody go out and do something, try to do something positive, you got some old shake and bake, chili wag like you sitting up in here, man, wanting to go sit down somewhere. I ain't going sitting down no damn where. You can miss me with that. I say what I want to say. And who are you anyway? You ain't even doing nothing.
And don't tell me I ain't doing nothing. I tell you what I am doing. I'm trying to do something, but every time I take a step, you take two steps. I can't.
Hey, man, quit trying. Hey, y'all kill me. Why don't you quit trying and do something? See, y'all kill me, man, with that old you trying to do something. Why don't you do something, dog? You sitting up in here talking to me about what you trying. You probably selling that same thing to your people. You trying. When are you tired of me and trying stuff? When you gonna do something?
I'm doing something right now, Steve.
Right now you're talking to me on the phone. You could be improving your relationship with your girl or whoever you're trying to get it together with, but you're on the phone with me complaining because I done wrote a book. Man, don't read the damn book. You probably ain't read it no way. And don't watch the TV show. You probably ain't working enough to pay the bill no how.
Hey, wait a minute, dude. You don't know nothing about me, okay? You don't know nothing about my finances. You don't know how
it ain't about your finances. This about you as a man.
All you do is talk. Listen, you know, roast two.
Man, you know what y'all, Kimmy, hear what y'all do to me. Hear what y'all do to me. Y'all always talking to me on an email somewhere. You always on the blog talking about me. You don't even know me. Then when you give me face to face, you want to bring up money. This conversation ain't got nothing to do about money. I ain't brought up money one time. It's about manhood. Now, why don't you do that right there?
Wait a minute. No, Steve, it ain't about money now because you got it. Okay, because you got it. When you was broke, I bet that wasn't your attitude.
Guess what, though? Hey, man, guess what, though? When I was broke, though, I was working. I wasn't sitting on the phone crying to some other men about what he making me feel with my wife. Yeah, every time I take a step forward, you got me taking 2 steps back. That's why you ain't taking steps. What?
Give me this, man. Can I tell you something? You just got pranked, dog. I'm seeing you. I just pranked the I just finally got I finally got the Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Steve has been pranked. Oh God! God. So I'm gonna call you back, dog.
Steve, I love you, man.
How did I do?
You did good.
Tell me, how did I do? Did I do all right?
Yeah, it was good that you had someone else prank him because, of course, he would have known your voice.
Oh, definitely.
And you know what's so good about it? You don't have to hear him telling you it's not good. So it's good. It's great. It's very good. You ain't got to hear none of that today. Not
How
today.
did I do pranking you?
Yeah. You ain't got to hear that today.
Come on. I got to get a sermon while I'm pranking?
Can't even prank it without preaching.
Hey, catch me tomorrow night, Friday night, Ready to Love on the OWN Network. You do not want to miss your boy. It is Ready to Love. Season 3, it is the last resort. Straight up out of Houston, Texas. 20 singles, and it dwindles down to 6. Who will it be? We are sending people home every single week. You don't want to miss it. The Nephew, live in action. Tomorrow night on OWN.
Thank you, Nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Dionne Warwick has clapped back at Wendy Williams on her talk show. Wendy went in on Dionne, let's just say that. And Dionne tweeted, "A friend alerted me that Wendy Williams was spending a lot of not nice time speaking about me." Dionne went on to say, "My hope is my name will refrain from being spoken or thought of by her, as this conversation was a few years ago, letting her know there was nor would be any need for us to say the name Dionne Warwick for any reason." Dionne Warwick plays no game.
She is not playing.
No.
She is not playing.
They done gave the wrong one a Twitter
Dionne,
account.
yeah.
Right.
Dionne went on to say, "There's an old saying, you can catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Try it, Wendy. You might like it." And then she put the clown emoji up.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
She got emojis.
CJ, what happened? Dionne just got on Twitter recently. You know, she just turned 80 years old. She just got on Twitter. Her niece, I think her name is Tiffany. Her niece Tiffany helped her, set up her Twitter account and everything. Brittany. Sorry, Brittany. Thank you. And so, Dionne's been having fun with Twitter. She tweeted The Weeknd and asked him why he calls himself that, and his name is spelled wrong. And she tweeted Chance the Rapper and asked him why is it necessary for him to say the rapper, because we all know he's the rapper. and she signed it Dionne the Singer. Just having fun.
She's just having fun.
Yeah, she's on Twitter having a good time. And they kind of went in on her. Wendy kind of went in on her on the show.
Well, ain't they about the same age?
You just heard me say Dionne just turned 80.
That's the jab. That's the jab.
You just heard me say that.
Wendy look AJ.
Don't mess up the jab, Shirley. Don't mess the jab up.
No, we're not doing that.
Be nice.
Well, she need to be nice to Miss Dionne now.
She's a legend.
Respect.
Yeah, she's a legend. Yeah, she
well,
is
Wendy
a legend.
Wendy did say we're just having fun with you, Auntie Dionne. She did say that.
But there's some history there with Whitney Houston and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dionne's family.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Dionne feels that Wendy was really playing with her. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, but she did say it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Bad blood there.
Yeah. All right, we're moving on. And
say
condolences, by the way, to Wendy Williams. She recently lost her mom.
Yeah.
Condolences to Wendy and her entire family, her dad and sister and
Definitely
brothers. And,
I like
All
both
right.
of them. They're both nice. They've both been nice to me. So, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to switch gears here. Carla is here with today's music news. What you got, Carla?
All right, versus battle alert. We got another one ready to go. Ashanti versus Keisha Cole, my two favorites.
Oh,
I
wow.
love both of
That'll
them.
be
That's
great.
a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Some R&B music, hip-hop and R&B, I should say. Some music going down this Sunday, December 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, I don't know. Who you got, Shirley? Who you got?
Oh, my God. I love them both.
Or
You're
Ashanti.
absolutely
I gotta
right.
go Keisha Cole.
I love them
Keisha
both.
Cole,
Maybe
baby.
Keisha
Keisha Cole.
has a slight edge. I don't know. Ashanti, I don't know. I don't know. Really.
Rain on me. I'm going to be singing Ashanti. I'm going to be singing
Keisha got some hits, too. Yeah.
I remember when you fell in love. Yes.
All right, we got to go, Jay. Take us time for the headlines, please.
All right, everybody. It's time for the news with Miss Ann Tripp, y'all.
Thanks so much, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Well, today is the day that the Food and Drug Administration is expected to okay the use of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine in emergency situations. If so, people considered the most at risk could become inoculated as early as Saturday. That's because once given the green light, the vaccine could be shipped out to all 50 states right away. Right now, more than 106,000 Americans are currently hospitalized with coronavirus. One of the first things that President-elect Biden is going to have to do after the inauguration is to convince the Congress to support his choice for Secretary of Defense, retired General Lloyd Austin. Problem is that General Austin has only been a civilian for 4 years after leaving the Army, and federal law requires a special waiver from Congress for any Secretary of Defense who has only been out of the military for fewer than 7 years. President-elect Biden says, though, he believes in the importance of civilian control, but he also believes in General Austin. He says he's the man the country needs right now, especially in light of President Trump's sudden pullout of American troops from Iraq and Afghanistan. General Austin is known as a battlefield commander. He was the only black American to ever head up the U.S. Central Command, military's marquee combat unit with responsibility for Iraq, Afghanistan, Yemen, and Syria. And Austin says he's up to a new challenge.
It is an important distinction and one that I make with utmost seriousness and sincerity. And so I come to this role, this new role, as a civilian leader.
If he gets the ratification, if he gets the waiver, he would be the first black American Secretary of Defense. By the way, Congress issued Donald Trump's first choice for Secretary of Defense, James Mattis, a special waiver for the same reason. Colin Powell, just so you know, keep everything, they're first in line. Colin Powell was the first black Secretary of State under former President George W. Bush, and he also served as the first black chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. One day after the Army decided to either fire or suspend 14 officers and enlisted men at Fort Hood, a House panel held a hearing on how the military's responded to reports of harassment and sexual assault. Congresswoman Jackie Spear visited Fort Hood in September.
We met with junior enlisted women who described a culture of sexual harassment, a culture of leaders watching as women and men were harassed before their eyes, but kept silent.
An independent investigation found there was a pattern of sexual assault, harassment, suicides, and homicides, including that of Army Specialist Vanessa Guillen. Guess what? It's been announced that breakdancing will become an official Olympic sport in the 2024 Paris Games. So take it away, Curtis. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break it down. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go deep into the mind, deep into a mind that you've never gone before. This is deeper than the Twilight Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going deep into the mind of the one and only J. Anthony Brown.
Oh, please.
Don't get lost up in there, Tommy. You might never find your way out, man. Don't be
Scary
so
up in
the
there.
other day, I'm standing in line and I hear these two young people talking about, well, we had it hard. I haven't had to use a computer that didn't have a touch screen, a touch screen. And that, I mean, it's tough. And so here I have put together, this is to let you know how, if you have really struggled, and if you ain't done none of these things, you ain't really never struggled. If you ain't never bought just $1 worth of gas, your ass ain't never struggled. You ain't never. If you ain't never had your lights cut off, you don't know what struggling is till they get completely off. And let me tell you something about getting your lights cut off. Don't go try the other room. They don't leave them on in the other room. All right? You can go in that other room. Never had to go to PE with street shoes on? Boy.
You said something now, boy.
Physical education.
You better get your...
Jay, I'm talking about some earth shoes. Here.
I'm talking about where they got no grip or nothing, Tommy. You just straight slide. You want to slide from one end to the other. You don't know what struggle is. First of all, if you've never used duct tape for a damn thing, you don't know what struggling is. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is a good one right here. If you've never used ice, meat, or butter as a medical supply, your ass.
Butter, baby, butter, yes.
Let me run this down. A wound has just happened, so let's check and see what we got. We're going to put ice on it, we're going to put meat on it, or we're going to put butter. If we don't have any one of those, you just sit your ass over there and bleed, because we ain't got nothing for you, okay?
We didn't have aloe vera back in those days.
We'll spread a little honey on it now if we got it. If we got a little honey, we'll put it on it.
Put a little honey on it. The last one right here. If you never had Kool-Aid I'm talking without sugar.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
You ain't
done
what?
It. Made the best of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The best. Okay. Remember Kool-Aid came out with the sugar inside the Kool-Aid, and that really fixed everything. But before then, if it didn't have sugar, you act like it had sugar in it. That's what you did.
Or else.
Or else.
Or just some bread and syrup. If you ain't had that, just bread and syrup and sop that thing. That's it.
You got to ball it up, though, Tommy. You got to ball it up tight.
All right.
You got to ball it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Jay. Coming up, most Americans see gift giving as a competition. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's Christmas time, right? And a lot of people take great pains to find the perfect gift for someone over the holidays because they want to treat their loved ones to something special. But it turns out that a lot of people aren't necessarily thinking that way. In fact, many are really just looking for ways to outgift the loved ones in their lives. A new survey finds, a new survey finds that 61% of Americans see gift giving as a way to outgift their loved ones. 39% of people say the person they are competing with see that person as their sibling, usually.
I did it.
Other people, you did it. Other people try to outgift. That they try to outgift include friends or significant others. I can see that, yeah. So I got to ask you guys, what is the worst gift you've ever received? And what's the best gift you've ever received, Jay?
Oh, the worst gift I ever received was my kids, and they got together, all three of them got together and pitched in on this and gave me one pair of lime green socks.
God,
now,
that's gotta hurt.
Lime green just started to get a little recognition back in the day. Lime is just starting to come out. Now.
It wasn't the color. You're right.
It wasn't worth a damn back in the 70s and the 80s. Lime walk around like it's bold. I'm like, is that lime? Yeah, all right, lime, I am.
What about you, Junior?
Oh, my God, the worst gift. You remember back in school when you used to have to trade gifts, buy a gift, bring a gift?
Oh, yeah.
Secret Santa or whatever.
Yeah, Secret Santas, yeah. I went and got this Michael Knight Rider remote control car. That's the gift I brought.
Wow, you didn't have
when I got my gift, though, back, I just had Play-Doh. I could not understand. What the hell is this? And then the little boy said, it can do a lot of stuff. He twisted it and just made a little man. I kicked that little man over. I don't want no damn Play-Doh. I want my car back is what I want.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What about you, nephew?
Mine is a little similar, Junior, because it was at school. It was in grade school. I think it's about 5th grade. And I pulled this kid's name, and he pulled my name. So, I done all my chores. I done cut some yards. I got him the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. I got him a good toy.
Yeah.
Kung Fu. That's a real toy back in the day.
You all didn't have price limits, huh?
Man, let me tell you something. He got me a coloring book that his ass had been coloring in. I whooped his ass in Miss Johnson's room. You hear me?
Man.
My mama beat the hell out of me that day.
They call that at the Mercedes dealership pre-owned. Not used.
It all through the book. First of all, it's a sorry gift, but you've been coloring in it already.
And he all outside the lines, too. All outside the lines.
Oh, God.
No, that's hilarious.
All right. What's the best gift? What's the best gift?
Oh, man.
Well, I can tell you the best gift I gave my mom, because I always competed against my sister. My sister,
so the survey is correct. Okay.
Correct, definitely correct.
It's true.
I remember one year my sister gave my mom, she said, I said, so what'd you give Mom? She said, and this is the first time I ever heard my sister curse. She said, I gave Mom $100. I said, I gave her a floor model color TV. My sister said, who is a Christian and don't cuss much at all. She said, I'll be damned.
She said, what, Jay?
I'll be damned.
And that's a lot for her, Jay.
He won.
That's great.
What about you, Shirley?
Let's see. The worst gift I ever got, I don't know. I guess it was a microphone when I was little. Not little, but younger. But it didn't work. I didn't get any batteries with it. It was like...
I'll tell you the worst gift I ever got.
Yeah, I mean...
What you got?
A keychain.
Damn. So bad.
mad. An older relative gave me that. I want to throw that shit at her.
Yeah,
And then the worst gift of all was, of course, a set of pots. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Coming up next, it is the nephew with a prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today's subject. I want to pack her up and put her out. Right now, the nephew, we'll get into that, but right now we're getting into the prank phone call with the nephew in the building. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, it's that time of the year and everybody's looking for him, you know. Everybody wants it. Every man desires it and he would like to have it because, you know, it's holidays and this is a great time for it. Guess what it is?
What?
Happy endings. Let's go, Carla.
Yes, that's what they want.
Hello, therapy and this is Judy speaking. How may I help you?
I'm trying to come in and get some therapy done. I was in an accident at my job. You know, I got injured like a week and a half ago. I ain't been able to go back to work for my back and my leg. They say, you know, I haven't broke any bones or nothing, but it's, you know, it's real sore, real stiff, and hard to get out of bed. So I wanted to see, you know, what it take to get a therapist and start getting some type of treatment.
Okay, well, sir, what we typically do is we ask for our patients to come in, you know, check out our facility, and so we can also assess you, see where the damage is, the majority of it, and, you know, then get you to a therapist. So if you would like to come in, we can definitely do that for you.
Okay, do you know what the therapists actually do when they're doing the treatment?
Well, if you come in, sir, we can definitely direct you to any of our 3 therapists that we have on site right now. But each one specializes in a particular field. So it's more beneficial for you if you come in, and then we can assess you and then direct you to that particular therapist, okay?
Okay, so you say, how many do y'all have?
We have 3. There's Marty, Brenda, and Cecilia here.
Okay, the person that referred me to y'all told me that Cecilia was the one that had worked on. Is there a way I could talk to Cecilia?
Typically, we normally ask our patients to come in, but let me see if she's available right now. I know earlier she was with a patient, so let me just check really quick. And if she is available, then I can transfer you, okay?
Okay. I'll just hold on.
Okay, hold on. Hi, this is Cecilia.
Miss Cecilia, trying to come up there and get some therapy done. I hurt my back and my leg at work. I mean, they already told me wasn't nothing broken, nothing, but I wanted to see what exactly do y'all do as far as physical therapy? You know, what exactly will I be doing?
Well, when you come in, we'll do a consultation, and, we'll massage you and take x-rays and put you in a whirlpool tub, and there's several different things that we can do for you.
Okay. Is it a certain timeline? I mean, like how long will it take before I can get back to work? Because, you know, I've been off for about a week now, and I'm trying to get back within the next couple of weeks, but it's taking me like, you know, at least 30 minutes to get out of bed because of my back and my leg.
Oh, wow. Well, you need to come in as soon as possible because that sounds like that's pretty bad.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this here. After people get through doing the therapy, do y'all have happy endings?
Happy endings? What do you mean by happy endings?
Happy endings, like, you know, when therapy is over with, you know, would you yourself, you know, would you do happy endings at the end?
Okay, I'm still not understanding. What do you mean by happy endings? What are you talking about?
Okay, say like if I come over there and go through a session or whatever for about an hour, when we get through, you know, will you kind of like, you know, close the door and do happy endings, you know, make me feel good?
Okay, close the door. I'm still not quite understanding what you mean by happy ending, sir.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is like when we get through with the procedure, make me feel good in a nice, sexual way, you know, happy endings.
When Judy sent you back to me, what are we talking about with this happy ending thing? Because I don't.
Well, I didn't ask her nothing about the happy endings. That right there is just gonna be between me and you.
Well, see, I don't play that. I don't care. This is a place of business. We're professional here. We do therapy for people who are seriously hurt. This is not the nearest bar. What talking about happy endings after we finish with that. Well, what kind of place do you think this is?
Well, I mean, I know it's therapy, but I mean, if people going through that much pain, at least have some type of happy endings, don't you think?
Well, I think you might suggest your significant other.
Okay, so you wouldn't be up for doing the happy ending part?
Hell no, I ain't interested in that. What kind of this? You talking about you hurt? Hell, if you hurt, you shouldn't be even talking about happy ending. You talking about?
Okay, hold on. I mean, you're not talking to me professionally.
Well, you coming at me with this happy ending ain't professional at all either. What kind of place you think we running over here?
Okay, hold up. I was referred to you. I'm thinking, the guy telling me, you're going to take care of me.
What guy told you like that?
I'm sorry?
What guy told you some like that?
You know what? Let's not even go into this because I don't even want to bring him into this. Can you satisfy me after Easter? I'm going to tip you a little bit, too.
What? Man, have you lost your everlasting marble mind? Are you gone crazy? Judy, who in the hell is this on the phone that you done sent through me thinking this is the happy ending place?
Wait.
Who is this?
Miss Cecilia, she don't know nothing about the happy ending part.
It don't matter. You the receptionist. You know what? You on the borderline of losing your job. Because this is...
Hello? Miss Cecilia, can I just tell you who referred me?
Who? Who in the told you that I have happy endings for anybody? Because the only person I have happy endings for is my husband.
Okay.
So who was it?
Miss Cecilia, nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend Karen got me to prank phone call you.
Y'all full of y'all in here getting me ready. I'm about to fire my receptionist. I got folks in the lobbies. They just think I done lost my mind. Y'all gonna call me on my job with I'm a kick her. This just don't make no sense.
Miss Cecilia, she told me, she said my girlfriend patience is short.
Very. Very. Oh, it's on. She gonna need her. Oh, that's all right. I got something for her.
Oh, you got some happy endings for her?
I got some happy endings for her. You just wait.
Hey, Cecilia, you got to tell me this, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. With nephew.
Come on now. Come on now.
It's amazing how some people have a job, but they don't want to make extra money. I mean, it's right there. It's extra money.
What?
Oh, man. And let me tell you something. What's crazy is black people, one thing they bring up, I know y'all ain't doing this while I'm on my job.
On my job, right.
Not on my job.
You out.
Yeah, that's off limits.
On her
job. Man.
That's hilarious, dog.
Good stuff, man.
King of pranks, king of pranks, king of
Your
pranks.
reception's fired.
He's a
Reception's
king.
about to get
Now
fired.
the king
Judy about to lose her
king.
job. You about to lose your job.
Yeah.
You about to lose your job. Well, the writing's on the wall, Sheryl.
know.
It's right there.
Well, I'm going to erase it. How about that?
Catch me tomorrow night, baby. The nephew in action. It is Ready to Love. Ready to Love on the Oprah Network. You don't want to miss it. That's 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, only on OWN. It is the last resort. Straight up out of Houston, Texas. All the contestants, 20 of them. And boy, it's on and popping now. Am I right, Shirley? Is it on and popping?
Oh, my God, Tommy. This has become my favorite show. I love binge watching it. I love watching the show. I love it. I really, really do.
Tommy, when is the last episode?
The reunion
I don't
or
know.
the finale?
Yeah,
The reunion will be in January. So you don't want to miss that either.
January. I got to wait till January?
Well,
Hey, that's in a few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
But I was just asking Tommy just so my mama can stop asking me.
I know.
Did she watch it faithfully?
But, Tommy, guess who is your biggest fan of this show?
Who?
My daughter, Sheridan. She absolutely loves it.
Really?
Mommy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she loves it. All right, thank you, nephew. Up next, Strawberry Letter subject. I want to pack her up, put her out. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the holidays are here, guys, and we're counting down to Christmas. We want to help you take care of your shopping list with 5 $5,000. That's right. I said $5,000. Yes, and that is all thanks, Tommy, to our friends at Discovery Plus. We've got your chance to win $5,000 cash. Enter today and get official rules at steveharveyfm.com. Introducing Discovery Plus, the only streaming service with the greatest real-life entertainment and exclusive originals, all in one place. Stream what you love on Discovery Plus. To enter, get rules, visit steveharveyfm.com, okay? I'm loving Discovery Plus. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving it. Yes. All right. Time for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, parenting, sex, and more, we talk a lot about sex on this show, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. Yeah, it'll be me, then Junior, then Jay, then Tommy. That's how it's going to go.
Oh, I got sloppy fours. Okay, go ahead.
Well, bring up the rear. That's all it means.
Oh, I'm headlining. All right, I'm headlining. Come on.
It's sloppy way before you get to 4. Trust me.
All right, come on. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, I want to pack her up and put her out. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm writing you because I need advice. A friend of mine was going through a rough time recently, and she and her 4 children ended up getting evicted from their apartment. Me, being the caring and big-hearted person that I am, I offered to let my friend and the children stay with me temporarily until she got herself together. She initially said she'd only need 3 months and assured me that she would be looking for a place to live daily. I told her that was fine, and then we discussed household bills and a few minor household rules. She agreed to everything and then moved in on a Sunday, and she immediately left right after she put her stuff in my guest room. That should have been a red flag, but I didn't think too much about it. Here's where it gets messy. She only stayed at my house a few nights over the last 3 months, and that's it. All of her and her children's belongings are still here in my guest room. And get this, she left her dog over here, and I've been taking care of the dog. Each one of her children is with their fathers, but all of their toys and personal belongings are over here at my house. I only see my friend when she stops by to change clothes or pick up something from the junk she's left here. I feel like a storage unit and a doggy daycare. I have no idea where she's staying, but I want her to take her stuff with her. We barely get time to talk because she's always in and out. When I call her, she claims she's busy at work and she never calls me back. I'm tempted to pack her stuff and take it to her job. What's the best way to move her out of my house without hurting her feelings? See, I think that's the problem. I think you're caring way more about her feelings. Yeah, about her feelings. Yeah. Way more about her feelings. This is not about her feelings. This is about you and how you feel, your feelings, okay? It's wonderful. I got to say this. It's wonderful to help people, you know, and to care about your friends and all that, especially your friends if you're in a position to, but not at the expense of your own happiness and your own well-being. Come on now. She's not your friend anyway. She's a user who wanted to take advantage of you and your kindness for storage. Thank God she and the kids are not staying there every day, because I'm sure that would be a real big, awful mess if that were the case. I would pack her stuff up. I would take it to a storage unit. I would even pay for the first month, you know, since you're so nice and everything, if you can. Have the keys and the receipt dropped off to her at her job as far as the dog goes. If you don't mind the dog, keep it, because she obviously doesn't want it, or you can put it in a doggy daycare like you said. I would also get my locks changed in case she, you know, thinks that she could just walk up in your house at any time. I just think you should get her out, let this go, and enjoy your life. I mean, why should you be inconvenienced or disrespected any longer? All right? This is craziness. Jay?
There's certain companies that are out there that just by the name of the company, it lets you know what they do right away. You don't have to ask. Just Tires. They sell tires. Pancake House. Tires. Just Tires. Pancake House. They sell pancakes. Now, the one you need to get familiar with is called U-Haul. That's what you need to do. You need to find out where U-Haul is. And you need to get all her stuff. Yes, and the dogs, in case you're wondering, and the damn dog. Load them all up and take them over to U-Haul. Now, I don't want you to be cruel, so you need to put enough food in that space for that dog till she go over there and get that damn dog, all right? Don't leave no food in there. Don't just put the dog in there. Leave a big bag. It's up to him to open it, okay? And then close that up. Close that up. When she come over there for that quick change, say, oh, I put all your stuff in U-Haul. Here's your key. Here's your address. And you need to get over there quick because I just left the dog with a bag of food. And that's it. Problem solved. Problem solved.
I like it.
All right.
Junior?
Yeah. She initially said she only needed 3 months. They always only need 3 months. That's the number. I ain't never heard nobody want to say anything lower than she initially said she only needed 3 months. Well, she's going to be there a little longer. So I'm with Jay. Take all the stuff over to U-Haul. But the dog, let the dog out the gate and don't care where the dog go. But you want to keep her here, help her help you find the dog. Bingo! Bingo! Bingo!
All right.
Here, boy.
Bingo. That's the
Come here,
dog.
boy.
All right, hang on, Junior. Hang on. We'll have part 2 of the Strawberry Letter coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, I want to pack her up and put her out. We'll get back into it right after this.
Oh, boy.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on. We're going to recap today's Strawberry Letter. Junior, I think you had a few things to say. Before you get to your before you get to your response, let's recap, though. The letter is called I Want to Pack Her Up and Put Her Out. A woman wrote in. She's a very nice lady, obviously. One of her friends and her 4 children got evicted, so she offered her home to them for 3 months. The woman came over, dumped all her stuff in the woman's guest room, and she's left. And she only comes by to change clothes. Her kids are with their baby daddies. And, you know, when the woman and she left the dog as well. And when the woman calls to try and talk to her, she's always too busy. She says she'll call her back. She never calls her back. So this is a mess. And the woman who wrote the letter says she wants to pack up and put her out. And we're saying, go right ahead. Junior, you were in the middle of your response.
Bingo!
Go ahead.
Who is
Bingo?
Who is
The
Bingo?
dog.
Who's the dog?
Bingo! Yeah,
Black
first
women
thing
that
she
doesn't
need to
bingo.
do is, see, Jay took care of the stuff, put the stuff in U-Haul.
B-I-N-G-O.
I got something for this dog. Let the dog out the gate, because we're going to find out how much this lady really loved this dog. See, if she pull up while you looking for the dog, and she hear you calling for the dog, and she still leave, go on in the house. Don't even worry about where the dog went. Don't even worry about it. She don't care. It ain't your dog. So that's it. Just don't even worry about it. But start the search with Bingo!
Okay.
Come here, boy. Bingo!
All right, thank you, Junior. Come on, nephew. What you got for us?
All right, what we gonna do? We got to get this lady out the house. Let's do it right there. I mean, we all dealing with this right now, okay? Everybody in this country is trying to get someone out of the White House. Am I right or wrong? We can get this done.
Yeah.
We can get this done. But you got a little leverage. You got a dog, you got a bunch of clothes, you got toys. So guess what? Here we go. Let's use this dog. Don't put this dog out. Use this dog. Let this dog poop all in that room where all her stuff at. Yes. Yes. Let's get it all around this room.
It's still her house, though.
Every time you crack that door, oh, God, dog, what happened in there? Do that. Or you can do this. Let the dog start wearing her clothes around the house. Dress the dog up. Don't you see this? And send her pictures of the dog with her clothes on. I think that's fly right there. You could do that. Or you could find you something in there you like and take a couple snapshots. Girl, I sure like this dress you have over here. This is nice. Show her stuff. Now, you got the kids' toys in there. All right, now this is kind of low down and dirty. I know it is. It's low down and dirty. Have a yard sale and start selling some of these damn toys.
Not the baby.
We got to. I know. We shouldn't do this to the babies. I know, but we got to work towards the curb. We're trying to get towards the curb. All of her stuff needs to be towards the curb. Okay, so we're gonna start by having everything in the yard. We're closer to the curb. Now, when next time she passed by, she ain't got to come in the room to change clothes. You change out by the curb. That's where you gonna change it. Change your clothes at the curb, okay? And when we ain't seen the kids. I am glad of this. I am glad that she ain't left her kids too.
Yeah, they're with their daddies. They're with their daddies.
At least the dad got the kids, okay? But now we got, or we can call the dad, and we want to be nice to the kid, call all the dads and say, come get the baby's toys and their clothes. Leave me this helper's clothes, and I'm going to do her. That's what we going to do. That's what we got to do. If we going to work towards the curb, put her stuff on the curb. You'll be surprised. When people see their stuff on a curb, they look at it differently. Put your stuff on the curb.
Tommy, she was already evicted, though. Remember, that's how she got in this predicament in the first
probably
place.
Why, though, right? Okay.
She pay her bill.
Because she's trifling. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
this is why we're evicted. You're just getting evicted again from a friend's house.
Yeah.
Because what we're going to do, we're going to put it on the curb. That's where it needs to go.
And you know what? We need to, this woman who opened up her home is a very nice lady, sweet lady, but you can't do this. I mean, really, you can't do this. This is too much on you. She really
there's
is.
things in this letter that don't go together. Lady and 4 kids in 3 months. All of those things don't go together.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Let that dog poop in that room, and I promise
a dog? Yeah, we forgot about the dog. Yeah, bingo.
Yeah,
it's too much.
With the dog pooping in the room.
That's what I said. Yeah, it's still her house.
I understand, Carla. We're going to redo the room. They give us a reason to redo the room. It's fine.
You got a plan for that.
Redecorate.
We're going to redecorate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because we're going to change everything out that room anyway, so don't worry about that. But let that dog get the poop. And all you got, and it's not that you making him poop in there. You're just not letting him out of the room. So he's got to go.
Oh, my God. The dog shouldn't have to suffer, though.
Well, and that's what I don't like about homeless. You homeless and you got the dog got to go through it with you. I be feeling sorry for the dog.
Right,
you know?
Feeling sorry for the dog, exactly. Yeah. So to you, don't ever do this again. I mean, there are other ways to be a friend, because this woman is not being a friend to you. She's not returning her friendship. Your friendship. Yeah, she's definitely taking advantage. She's a user. She's using you.
Just give her $20.
Just give her $20. Yeah, she's using you. Get her stuff out of your house. Change your locks.
And where we gonna put the stuff? Where we gonna put the stuff?
On the curb.
On the curb.
Well, I mean, at least I said get a storage unit.
Don't
and
put it
in
in a
there.
plastic bag if you set it on the curb. It means more when you just have it loose out there.
Loosely. That's
with your underwear and stuff just flying all over the street.
Yeah.
Loose. Nothing like loose draws on the lawn. Loose.
It's very humbling to pick your own clothes up out the yard.
All right, guys. Thank you. Coming up in 46 minutes after the hour, our girl Sheryl Underwood will be in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Carla's reality update. But before we get to that, right now, our girl is in the building. Come on, Jay.
It's my sunrise sister, y'all. Y'all better recognize Sheryl Underwood. Blue.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know it, baby.
You know. See, look how jealous Tommy look right now. That he does not have sorority sisters. Nobody took the loving stroll. Them colors don't even go together. Them words don't go together. See, that Zeta Phi Beta Sigma. That Zeta Phi Beta Sigma always go together. That blue and white.
How you digging my Ready to Love? You think it's all right? What you think, Sheryl?
I'm mad as hell because me and Junior ain't on it. We ready to love. See that? You followed me, son. Listen to me. Junior, it ain't over for us. Listen to me. I'm over here baking sweet potato pies and German chocolate cake for your Christmas dinner, boy. You better stop playing. I'm ready to sing Temptations, Silent Night, Away in the Manger, everything.
In my mind, baby.
Yes, listen to me. Donny Hathaway, this Christmas, you're going to have the best Christmas in your life. All the way. Wait, but before me and you get together, Junior, we got to do something good, Janie Brown. We need everybody. BlackRadioSolidarity.com right now for the soul of the nation. Take souls to the polls. Turn up the turnout. Go blue. Be loud, united, and engaged in Georgia. We need both them Senate seats. We need both of them. Because the only way we can get stuff done, look how long it's taking no-neck Mitch McConnell to get some money for the people because he's up there doing them shenanigans. This election is over.
Trump thought he had it in the bag, put 3 of his cronies on the Supreme Court, and they forgot all about him and said denied. What they ignorant? Look out for us, Amy Coney Barrett. Maybe we won't be mad that you got on the Supreme Court. You did the right thing. But here's who I really want to shout out before I get back to my love for Junior. The D.C. Attorney General, it's a brother, nice butterscotch freckled brother named Carl Racine. And then the New York Attorney General, her name is Letitia James. I need Queen Latifah to play her in the movie. Yeah, I need Queen Latifah to play Letitia. And then I need Terrence Howard to play Carl in the movie. Can I say this word, Carla Farrell?
Say it.
Say it. They about to light Trump ass up as soon as the inauguration. They got handcuffs ready for him. You cannot pardon yourself on the state level. It is on and popping. This is done, data. You won't be able to get yourself out of jail, Trump. You got to do, what's the joke, James Brown? Put your head between your legs and kiss your what? Goodbye. Because this is over.
Thank you, Sheryl Underwood. We love you, girl. Thank you, Sheryl.
I love Junior more.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Carla's reality update right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Tommy. Introduce that girl.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. She is here, the one and only Carla Farrell with what? Reality update.
All right, thank you.
Reality update, baby.
That's it, Jay. All right, here we go. Real Housewives, the season finale of Potomac. Child, let's just talk about the proposal and the Christmas party. Robin and Juan hosted a big holiday party. And, you know, Robin is in tax trouble, so I know the IRS was watching going, oh, okay. But anyway.
I know. Who was her sponsor? Yeah.
We holding parties and open bars. But anyway, Ashley told her husband, Michael, that she thinks that Juan was planning on proposing at the party. Then Michael said it's not possible. Michael says that someone is pulling your leg because that man will not do that. So what's up with that? Ashley tells Giselle that Michael doesn't think that Juan is going to propose. So Giselle was like, lie. So she went to Juan and was like, hey, this is happening, right? Juan was like, yeah. So Juan proposed to Robin. It was beautiful.
It was.
And this is his ex-wife, and they are getting remarried. They have 2 boys together. Yeah.
But they lived together the entire time.
Through the separation, divorce.
Yeah.
They're meant to be together. That's just the bottom line. But the real question is, I know you're not feeling it, Jay, but the real question is,
because it's love.
Shirley, is Michael jealous of Juan? Does he have a crush on this man?
I couldn't figure it out. Why was he upset? I couldn't figure that part out. I don't know.
I don't understand what that was about. So after that, Juan proposes. Michael gets jealous, and Michael is married. And so he goes to Juan to congratulate him. They're at the bar. They do shots. But remember now, Michael told his wife, Ashley, he was not going to drink any liquor. So he gets drunk. He's doing shots. He's toasting to Juan to congratulate him. Then, meanwhile, Candace and Karen, she arrives to the party late, flight trouble, whatever. She gets there. Then Candace starts screaming at Karen. Candace is just basically mad that Karen is on Team Monique, period. Bottom line. Yeah. So she goes off about that. And then,
I love the Grand Dame.
Yeah, but then the next thing you know, Michael goes up to Chris and say, you need to get your wife in check.
Yes.
Chris pushes Michael back and like, hold on, dog. Who are you talking to? So it got a little...
You never tell a man to check his wife. Ever.
Yeah, Jay, it got
especially in front of his wife.
Yeah. It got bad. And so Michael was just drunk, and Juan pulled him to the side and had to check him because now you fighting at his party. And it was just a lot. Security came out, and then Chris, I liked what Chris said, though, at the end. Candace's husband, Chris, was talking about Michael, and he said every chance he gets, he talks down to a woman, but he'll never talk to a man like that. But you could disrespect your wife all the time, but you won't do that to mine. I say, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
Wow.
See, Carla, that's what that man was supposed to do. That Trump said something about his wife. He was supposed to check him like that.
Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz. Yeah, yes, exactly.
Well, they all have been shot down by Trump, and ain't nobody stood up to him. Every last one of them. He done said something bad about all of them. So you're right.
Right.
You're absolutely right, man.
Right. So you all are right on that. So and quickly, Real Housewives of Atlanta is back. We just got to see the season premiere. Kenya's marriage on the show is in trouble due to the pandemic. They're going through some issues.
I'm gonna be here for
Cynthia and Mike are planning their wedding. Candy and Todd is building their empire with the restaurant. And then we got to see Portia Williams. She is really doing her thing during this season on the ground with the protesters in Louisville fighting for justice for Breonna Taylor. Go, Portia.
I've ever seen in my life. The finest protester I ever
Portia.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
Will you march with her, Jay?
Right there.
Well, that's Reality Update. Hit me up at Lips by Carla. What you got, Shirley?
All right, coming up, more trending stories. We'll be back at 20 minutes after the hour on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, Joe Exotic. You guys know who Joe Exotic is, of course.
King.
He's-
Tiger King.
Yeah,
You
the
know
Tiger
who
King.
that is.
The Tiger King.
The Tiger King.
I never saw that, but okay.
Oh,
You never
have
seen
not
it?
lived.
You gotta
I
watch
know.
Tiger King.
I'm
Watch it
going to
this
get
weekend.
around. I'm
Yeah.
going to do it. I'm going to
Well,
do
what
it.
Maybe you
did
could
you
do it.
watch during the pandemic when we were
Yeah.
really quarantined? Everybody watched it.
Girl, I
Ready
watched
to Love.
Wentworth.
You watching Ready to
I
Love.
watched
Woo,
a lot of
Wentworth.
stuff.
All right, well, anyway, Joe Exotic, Tommy, has been trying to get a pardon for months to no avail. They call him the Tiger King, of course. He's going to the expert in all of this, is Kim Kardashian. He says, Joe, who's serving a 22-year prison sentence for hiring a hitman to kill Carol Baskin, who was kicked off of Dancing with the Stars, remember this latest season of Dancing with the Stars, to hiring a hitman to kill her, among other crimes, has written a letter to Kim Kardashian West asking for her help. He writes, I am writing you this letter not as Joe Exotic, but as a person, Joseph Maldonado Passage, asking you to please help me by just taking 10 minutes out of your life and placing a call to President Trump to look at my 257-page pardon. Joe adds, I'm innocent. Everyone is so busy making movies, getting interviews, selling stuff, and dressing up like me that everyone forgot I'm a real live person in prison and kept from even telling my own story for something I didn't do. So that's what he wants Kim, to help him with the president. And we'll
Kim
have
busy.
more. Yeah, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show and some trending news at 33 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, hold on. It is time for Ask Bitter Man, okay? Bitter Man, I have to ask you like I asked the CLO, are you ready?
Can we get a little small disclaimer?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not here to help at all.
I love it. I love it.
No, you will get,
No preaching
you will-
today. Let's go.
You'll never get no, that's a good way to look at it.
Wow, Jay, that Jay is so wise. That Bitter Man is so wise. None of that, huh? All right, here we go. I'm a 32-year-old black woman, and I'm married to a 37-year-old white man, and we have twin boys that are 7. One of my sons has started using the N-word, and I explained the history of the word to both of them. My husband said it was too deep an explanation, and they're too young to understand. I told him that when it comes to Black American history, he needs to stay out of it. He said I offended him, and he's been waiting for an apology for a few days. Was I wrong, and should I apologize for saying that, bitter man, oh Lord?
She got to go NP to him, straight up. NP. Just NP, and then what?
The P is for please. The P is for
Please.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
NP, let me handle this. You need to stay out of this, okay? And then because white people get shocked when you call them the N-word.
The N-word.
It throws them into something, man. They can't even stand up when they hear it. They're like, oh Lord, I'm woozy and everything. So she's right for telling him to stay out of it and let her handle it. She's absolutely right. But she got to go NP.
I mean, he didn't feel like he wanted to be offended, I guess.
Well, you know what?
There was a better way.
Sometimes when you're white, the best thing to do is just to shut the hell up. That is it. We get more white people to do that right now.
Everybody don't know how to do that.
Just ask Bitter Man. Ask Bitter Man.
I want to know. They want to jump in? Come on in.
No, I'm saying, that's your answer.
That's how I feel about it. Just shut up sometimes.
Maurice in New Mexico says, I've been married for 9 years, and for our 10th anniversary, my wife said, we can have a threesome, or I can get a hall pass and have sex with someone if she approves of that person. I am leaning more towards a threesome so my wife can be a part of it. I really don't want to sleep with another woman, but it might be fun. My brother told me it's a trap, and I'm supposed to turn down both of the offers. What do you think, Bitter Man?
I never met your wife, but man, you gonna turn down a hall pass? Who the hell turns down
Take the
a
hall
pass?
Coming up, it is our last break of the day.
I need a price check on the last break of the day. Could you hold on, sir? Could you hold on?
Okay.
We're all out. We're all out. We got no more. We're all out.
All right, coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day. It's been a good day, don't you think?
It was.
It's been a good day.
Yeah.
Very good.
And look, tomorrow's Friday. The next day is Friday. You be in it. You in it. You home free then, man. You home. Yeah, next day is Friday.
We got to remind the people, Jay, that the countdown is on for the Georgia Senate runoff dates. Early voting is Monday, December 14th through the 31st. That is early voting. We want you to get in early, please. And then January 5th, 2021, of course, is Election Day. We want Georgia to vote for Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff. That's who we're voting for. Okay, Warnock and Ossoff. And and Ossoff. That's it. That is it. And we've heard that they're shutting down some polling places in Georgia. They're saying they don't. Yeah, they're saying they don't have enough people to man the polls. So please, please, please be mindful of that. Find out where your polling place is. You know, this takes some planning. All right.
This is a very, 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 very important election. It takes all the power from Mitch McConnell. If we get those 2 Senate seats. It gives Biden a chance to do all of the stuff he planned to do.
Yeah, like
in his presidency.
A lot of the stuff. Because if Mitch is still in there, a lot of the stuff is not going to get done. And it's Georgia. And you got 2 people running who have no business running in the first place. And you got 2 qualified people.
Yes.
Watch out for the okie doke. And we got to get out there and vote. When I say
that's right.
Absolutely.
That's
Georgia,
right.
really
We do.
vote.
Again.
Y'all got to vote.
Yeah,
Raphael
voting in
Warnock
Georgia
was our guest yesterday on the show.
Yes, he was.
So,
yes, he
was. And he was fantastic. And his message to get everybody out there to vote. Don't get tired. Don't get weary. We still got work to do. So
this is part 2. We got to finish what we started. We got the
right,
president
Sheryl.
out, even though he's still there.
Yeah.
We got Trump out. Now we have to get these other 2 out. So Joe Biden can do what
Trump
we
don't
voted
know he
him
out,
in
but he
for.
Out. He's so out. Trump don't know he out. He just cannot believe that he's out.
Can I say something?
He believes it.
Trump is gone.
Trump is gone.
Sing it, Tommy.
Trump is gone, baby.
Trump is gone.
Early voting starts Monday. Come on, Georgia. We can do this. Early voting starts Monday.
Let's do it.
I'm blown away that the person, this guy that didn't do the debate, that just blew me away that you did not
Dave Perdue.
show up to
you don't want Dave to
show up.
Yeah. He didn't want that smoke from Ossoff. He didn't want it.
That's crazy because he got all the TV time.
But you know what? Everybody has had a time in their life when they go ahead on with that,
But this was the wrong time.
That's when you know you about to get your ass whooped.
Yeah,
but Ossoff
yeah.
debated by himself, though. That was something.
Ossoff is ready. He's ready. But you got 2 people with a plan running against 2 people who are just labeling.
Yeah.
There's 2 people who have plans of what they're going to do, and the other 2 people are just saying they're this, they're communists, they're socialists, and they have no plan. So they label. And the other 2 people have a plan. So you got to get out there and vote. You got to get out there and vote. It's a very important election.
Early
Come on,
voting
Georgia.
starts Monday.
We need you,
Early
baby.
voting. We really do. We really, really do. That way, Biden and Harris can do what we put them in office to do. Look at some of the systemic racism. Do something about that, about health care, about all the issues. It's so much about the pandemic. How about that? COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start there.
And look how you felt. Look how you felt when you found out Trump lost. You just felt good. It was just a good
real
feeling.
good.
Yeah.
A sigh of relief.
What a relief. Yeah. Exhale. We could exhale. Yeah.
I just feel like the virus gonna leave right when he leaves. I just feel like it's gonna be a nice.
I know, right? I hope so.
Yeah. So we can do that one more time, Georgia. Come on, y'all. Come on.
One more again,
let's
baby.
finish the job, please.
I believe in Georgia, though. I believe they're going to get out and do it. I really do. I got faith in them.
Yeah. Because we have people like Stacey Abrams, who's such a great leader.
Man,
all in the West End. We need y'all to vote. College Park. We need y'all to vote. All in Stone Mountain. We need y'all to vote, man.
Smyrna.
Out there by the big church in Smyrna. All y'all. We need y'all
Sandy
to vote.
Springs, Alpharetta,
Sandy
Roswell,
Spring, Alpharetta.
everywhere.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Buckhead.
Augusta, baby. Let's go.
This is really, really important. So we need to be there and show up. But my faith is that it's already done. That is my faith. And I'm sticking with that. For sure. It's already
Come
done.
on, Georgia.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's already
Make
done.
us proud, baby.
Woo! And then Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will have the tie-breaking vote. What? 50 Democrats, 50 Republicans in the Senate.
And when she
I think we all know which way this is gonna go.
And she had to break the tie. I hope she go. When she had to break the tie, I hope she go. Eeny, meeny, miny.
And I hope Mitch McConnell tried to say something and she gonna cut him up. I'm speaking. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm talking right now. Thank you.
Let's make it happen. We can make it happen, Judge.
We really can. We really can.
They wouldn't be doing what they're doing if they didn't think you could do it. Does
That's
that make
right.
sense?
No, absolutely. They wouldn't be trying to suppress our vote if they didn't think our vote mattered.
Right.
That's exactly right, Jay. You're exactly right.
Come
That's
on,
why
Savannah.
they try so hard.
Savannah.
Macon.
Savannah, let's go, baby.
Macon.
I like
Macon.
Savannah, man. I really like Savannah.
Macon rhymes with bacon. I don't know what that means, but let's
I don't know
just
what
get
that
out and
means,
vote.
girl.
I don't know what that means.
You
really
reach
in line with some
Rhyme
bacon while
Smyrna,
they vote.
damn it. Rhyme Smyrna. Go ahead.
Sojourner.
Yes, Sojourner. There you go.
Sojourner.
And to the rest of the country, if you know someone in
love you.
Georgia, encourage them to get out and go
and vote. Man.
Yeah,
Come on,
thank you for
Georgia.
listening. We love you so much. Bye-bye. Vote. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.